So, I think I'll go trout fishing tomorrow. Stay tuned. All right, so what we're going to start off with is we've got just a sewing needle with some 4-pound monofilament. And I'm going to take these pom-poms, they're 7mm, got them at Hobby Lobby, and just go slide them on here like this. And you'll see why in a little bit. Now, the nice thing about these is they're kind of, I wouldn't say it's a hardcore in the middle, but you can definitely feel that when you put them on the needle, you're going right through the center, and that helps keep them on there. So I'm just going to put a few on at the moment. I think I missed. Okay, so that's what we're going to start off with. Let me take this off now. And what I have here is a dry fly hook, size 10. Now, I've done very little fly fishing in my life. I usually don't tie flies, but a friend of mine passed away, and his wife knew I made lures, so she gave me some supplies. So that's what we're working with today, and he happened to have some of these hooks in there. So what I'm going to do to start is we're just going to build up a little bit of a bed with thread. It's a bed of thread. Let me, and I'm going to go with this nice pink. Let me snip a piece of that thread off so I have a nice clean end. And all I'm going to do is start back here. Like I said, build the bed. Go past. And I'm sure there's guys who do tie flies going, oh my God, this is horrible. Well, go make a spinner then. So, got the bed of pink thread. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is, forgot to show you, I'm just going to take these pink pom-poms and slide them right down on that monofilament, like so, okay? And then I'm just going to snip the monofilament off the sewing needle. All right, so what I have here is the pom-pom. And I'm going to bring up about 1 inch or so of that monofilament, and I'm going to lay it right here. Okay? And now I'm just going to wrap around the hook and the monofill. Let's go back a little bit farther there. And tighten up my line. Right there. I'm just going to fold this filament back and go over it again. Okay. So now just bring the pom-pom forward and on top. And now I got to go behind it, like so. Let's bring us up to the top again. My original thought when I decided to try these, because I'm going to go trout fishing tomorrow, was to just slide this on the hook. But I watched a couple videos, and by putting it on the backside like this, the hook gap stays open. So now we're just going to bring it to the front. And grab my whip finish tool. God, I haven't done one of these in ages. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Before I whip finish it, I'm going to cut this monofilament off here back in the pack. Alright, then we just come down and around, make a figure number 4, go around once, twice, thrice. And there we have it. That is pretty much it. The way I'm going to fish it with it, because you guys know I don't fly fish, like I said. I'm going to use spinning gear tomorrow. So I'm going to use a what they call a bubble rig. But yeah, that's the little guy right there. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue underneath them. That should hold everything together nicely. Whoop. Okay, well, made a little bit of a mess there, but it should be fine. There you have it. Little pom-pom egg fly. All right, for my second trick, I'm going to make a hair jig, and I plan on, hopefully my ultralight will throw these okay tomorrow, but if not, I can always use the bubble rig. So let's get a little bed here of black thread. And in that bag of goodies, or that box of goodies, I found this fur. It looks like it's maybe a squirrel tail. But it's got a little bit of a kind of a purple highlight to it, so I'm going to try to use some of this. Now this shouldn't be too hard. Of course, those are always famous last words when it comes to my lure making, because I've done treble hooks. Never done a hair jig though. But I've dressed treble hooks for my spinners and such. So we're just gonna start off with some right here. And I'm not going to put a ton on there. Just enough to give it a nice small profile. Hopefully the trout will say, ooh, look at that. If they don't, well, the heck with them. So let's go ahead and wrap that down. Let's see what we got here. crap. Well, let's hope this works because I just broke the thread. So we'll just keep going over this. And probably go ahead and put some super glue on there to just kind of hold that crap together. I think that's pretty good. Well, we'll see how it works, but it's just a little hair jig. Powder painted it and then added the eyes with the enamel paint. All right, there you have it. All right, so there you have it. Pretty simple build. This isn't really going to become a fly tying channel or anything, but it's one of those things that I think everyone should learn a little bit of. I knew a little bit about it when I started dressing treble hooks with bucktail and everything. So, yeah. And again, I want to thank my friend for passing on those fly tying tools and everything to me that were her husband's. That was very kind of her and very thoughtful. So I do appreciate it. Dick, rest in peace. Well, that's about it. If you like this stuff, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I think tomorrow I'm going to go out and try out these baits and hopefully catch some trout. So in the meantime, tight lines.